Hello, here we are to discuss performance budgeting. So, welcome back to Learn Oikonomia and have a look at performance budgeting and see what it is. The idea of performance budgeting is something that has been put forward by the very famous Hoover Commission, and this is being done in the United States in the year 1947. When it comes to performance budgeting, the very same concept would establish a correlation between what you can have as output and what you can have as inputs. When it comes to output, it can be something uh, that you get as the outcome, and when it comes to inputs, it deals with several ways and means through which you try to attain the very same outcome. So there exists a relationship between input and output that is being established here. Relationship between inputs and outcome or output. And whenever we consider outcome as the base of any budget, you call such budget as performance budget. And here the government deals with what is done, how much is done, and this is just for the betterment of people. And what does it mean by betterment of people? We deal with increasing welfare of people by this. And India, when it comes to performance budget, in India, this particular form of budget is known as the outcome budget. Why? Because it focuses on outcome. I have already told that performance budget focuses on outcome. Outcome. Let's see more about this. It is told that there exists a need to go for performance budgeting when it comes to India. Why? Because we could see that India is having a scarcity of resource. And whenever we have a scarcity of resource, we must utilize the existing resource efficiently and effectively. And here, performance budgeting would be of assistance to India. Again, it helps in efficient execution. I've told you that there exists a relationship between output and the given inputs. Since we are concentrating on the outcome when it comes to performance budgeting, efficient execution of all the policies and programs would be happening as a result of performance budgeting, and for the very same reason, we can use it for India's case. Performance budgeting always ensures accountability, and for the very same reason, it should help in something which would be transparent. That means it would ensure transparency as well by going for accountability. Also, performance budgeting would allow for something called feedback. And whenever there is a feedback, you will be able to know your limitations. Also, this would help you to understand your strengths. Proper monitoring would be there as a result of performance budgeting. Also, we go for proper evaluation of the programs. When this is being done, a policy action or a program would be very much well-being creating. It would be creating much more welfare and well-being. So, for that reason also, we can apply this to India. Performance budgeting has got a lot many merits. As I've told you, this is something which is outcome oriented. It is something which is focuses on the results. Outcome oriented. Then it reduces red tapeism. It reduces something called black money. It will be having clear objective, and for the very same reason it would be transparent. It helps in auditing, and whenever auditing is made, this will lead to proper accounting of all the records, proper maintenance of all the records. and as a result, this will definitely deal with something called maladministration. Maladministration will be coming down. Here transparency would be increasing and outcome oriented aspect would also be increasing. Here accountability would also be increasing when it comes to performance budgeting. But that doesn't mean that performance budgeting is free from limitations. Performance budgeting too has got lot many demerits. There exists problem of quantification. This is basically seen in the case of social goals. You cannot quantify social goals. Also, there exists multiplicity of objectives. Just take the case of a program or policy or scheme of the government. Even though it has got a main objective, usually it will be having multiple objectives. Again, performance budgeting is something which is very complex and expensive. Expensive in terms of effort, expensive in terms of time, expensive in terms of money also. That's all about performance budgeting. Hope you could get an idea related to the same. I request you to like, share and subscribe to this channel for more videos. Also, you can be a part of my Telegram community. For your doubt clearance, you can click onto the link given in the description box. I'll also be providing the link of Learn Economy app from which you can join the app. That's it. Thank you for watching.